Hi ladies, today is Wednesday, March 11th, part 2, also known as Saturday, March 14th. The video I was going to make Wednesday was going to be about giving blood, and so I have some facts from the American Red Cross website about blood donation in the United States. These are my favorite facts from the Red Cross website about blood donation. One is every 2 seconds someone in the United States needs blood, and 1 out of every 10 people admitted to the hospital in the United States will need blood, and the only way to get blood is through voluntary blood donations. To be eligible to give blood, you must be between 17 and 76 years old, over 110 pounds, and be in generally good health. Each time you donate blood, the blood you give can save up to 3 lives. So if you donate blood every time you can, which is every 56 days between the time you're 17 and 76 years old, you will donate approximately 48 gallons of blood, which can save up to 1,000 lives. The most common reason people give blood is because they want to help others, and the 2 most common excuses people give is I was never asked and I don't like needles. There's really no transition to go from blood donation to this section of the video, so we're going to pretend that this transition makes sense. This is Jen. Jen needs to be punished, because Jen has the least number of fingers left after February's Never Have I Ever. So I need you, viewer of this video, to leave a comment down there on how you feel this Jen, well not this Jen, real life Jen that makes videos on Monday, should be punished. And it would be very helpful to the Sassyladysociety if you left a comment on how you think Jen should be punished for doing the most things in Never Have I Ever. So Brittany challenged me to use a movie quote from one of my favorite movies in real life that in a way that had made sense, and as hard as I tried, I could not find a line in Back to the Future that when you say it IRL, it makes any sense. My favorite line from that movie is, you say my mom has a hots for me, which you can't make that make sense in real life. And then I also tried to think of ways that I could use damn it, yeah, my name's Nawanda from the Dead Poets Society in real life, and I couldn't really do that either. So this was a really hard challenge, and I thought it was going to be easy, but it was not. What I did end up using was a line from Pretty in Pink, which was one of the 15 movies I watched this week looking for a line that I could use. And this particular line stood out to me because it kind of goes with my novel that I'm writing, which you can check out in the sidebar if you click the link that says my novel. Click that. The line I chose from Pretty in Pink is Molly Ringwald's boss at the record store says this to her when she's talking about prom, and you could say you could say life is just a stupid and pointless event, and the way I think, or you probably would use this in real life, would be similar to the way that it's used in the movie, which would be like someone, most likely at your lunch table, would say, I don't want to go to the talent show because the talent show is just a stupid and pointless event. And then someone who really wanted them to go, because they're like in the talent show, could be like, you could just say life is a stupid and pointless event, and then they'd feel bad if they didn't go. And the other way you could use it is the exact opposite way of that, and you could just say, life is a stupid, pointless event, and then someone should hug you immediately thereafter and say, no it's not. So that's how you would use that in real life. Before I set my challenge for the next round of challenges, I have 2 questions I would like to ask you ladies. One is, what do you collect? Because we all collect something, and I would like to know what you collect. And number 2 is, what is one weird or quirky thing you do in your life? And mine has a lot to do with this, which I'll explain on Wednesday. At dinner today, I had Tabby pull a card, and Tabby pulled Jahira, Earthy. So my challenge for you is, I would like you to take the first 25 songs on your iPod, unless the same song comes up again, because I know I have 4 versions of Eleanor Rigby on my iPod, so it would be kind of repetitive to have like 7 lines of Eleanor Rigby in this one thing. So take the first 25 songs on your iPod unless there's a repeat. Then take 1 lyric from each song, one that you find is inspiring or you really like or is just cool, and write it down on this on a piece of paper in a cool design and show it to us on Thursday. It does take a little bit of time to do, but it also ends up looking really cool, and when you're done you just have this really cool piece of paper with all these inspirational lyrics on it. So, have fun. My video is over time, which, I don't believe there's a time limit on Saturday detention videos, which I think doesn't get me out of being punished next week, but we'll find out. Jen, for your punishment, I think we'll have Brittany pick one of the punishments that are left below, so you can do that next week, hopefully. We'll get you punished sometime soon, and I hope all you ladies have a lovely week, and I look forward to seeing your faces. Jen, see you on Monday.